Greetings, this is RAS, and whenever I'm in New York, I check out CultureShare.
You know, I believe, Ali, in the year 2010, we will still be talking about the fire of Inez.
Yeah.
In
Well, you know, most entertainers need songs like Spring Garden, like Inez, and I think this one is another Spring Garden because it has been doing quite well so far for the year, and I'm looking forward to going, direct to Carnival with this one.
I heard somebody said once upon a time that the reason you have so much energy on stage is because you're a short guy and you had to let people see you. So that is why you can never have a performance entirely being on stage. You had to jump in the crowd.
Yeah, well, that's part of me. I'm very energetic, and as I said before, I used to run for Barbados. I used to run 10K races. I'm a licensed jockey, and so you can see where most of my energy comes from. I normally keep quite fit. I'm a farmer by profession, as also a singer, so I keep pretty active, very physical.
And when a day in the life of Ras Ali is finished, when all the glitter and all the glory are turned off, and you have to go back from whence you came, what happens to Ras Ali then?
Well, he will still be alive because all the energy that I put out, in the years, you'll always be seeing, as with Marley and other artists, the music not die.
No, you put on, as I was just saying, you put out a lot of energy in your music. You move on the stage, you get into the crowd, you get into it. When would I see Ras Ali stand up one spot on the stage and give a beautiful rendition of maybe a slow calypso?
Well, you see, I normally do albums every year, and on my albums I normally, bring down the tempo a little bit, because in 1983 I started singing calypso music, and it started with the soca reggae type groove with the social commentary. But since '86 was Spring Garden on Fire, that one took off, and then people on the outskirts get to know me just through Spring Garden. So it's like I have to continue the up-tempo music because that's what people like to see from me. You see, in the entertainment business, it is not what you really want to sing, but what the people that pay to come to see you want to hear, so you have to satisfy them most of the time. And in most cases, it is like when the promoters hire you, it's like a 2-song because you're on the show with different artists, so you don't really get chance to do. But I have a concert coming up most likely in March next year, and they'll be able to see me do some slower renditions because I can't do a 2-hour concert with beer up tempo song. After all, Mr. Energy can get tired.
That'll be the end of the ISLEY.
Yeah, man.
Eddie Grant's music on Ice record label, which is now based in Barbados. It is a big thing in the art form these days. When you're on Ice, is that you're going places. Your thoughts on that?
Well, as with most other recording companies, right now I'm currently recording with World, and things have been happening pretty good for me over the last couple of years, and I'll continue to work with them, until something drastic happens. But so far things looking good with them. But everybody have their own thing, Eddie is doing very well with his music with Gabby and Griner, and other guys. And if you don't have no problems working in a particular area, I don't think you should leave until, some problem arise. But right now, where I am, I'm comfortable.
And come 1994, more fire from the ISLEY?
Yes, but because, whenever you hit the stage, people expect to see that type of energy. So until I get old and ain't able, I have to continue with the fire.
One love, ISLEY.
Thanks, man.